Kings and queens here in the kingdom, I have a very serious message for you. And that message is simply stay prayed up, because the left, since they lost on November 5th, they're doing everything. I mean, everything in their power to try to divide us. Here's Whoopi Goldberg asking who's in charge when referring to Elon Musk's relationship with President Trump.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. Yeah. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever say. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk? Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs. Watch out.
I'm sorry, but this trick right here is not going to work. They're trying to do this whole mental gymnastics thing now and trying to get under Donald Trump's skin in some sort of way to get him to react erratically. They're not going to get it, but make no mistake, this is a coordinated attempt by the left and the mainstream media to pit Elon and Trump against one another. It's a classic divide and conquer tactic that's not going to work. Somebody says, it's funny how they've had no problem with Soros, Zuckerberg, Google, etc. Right. Very annoying to see them even in small clips. People still watching this show have very low standards. Unfortunately, y'all, I have a family member in my family that watches this show. I don't even want to identify him. You know what I mean? But I'll say Whoopi Goldberg and The View, man, they just need to worry about them. I'm sorry. I don't care about what Whoopi says. I never have and never will, you know. However, the Dems just do not get it. They want to see us now latch on to this whole idea of Elon Musk being the actual president and the puppet master to Donald Trump. But that's just not the case. They just scared of intelligence.
And the Democrats, they just don't get it. They continue to criticize Elon Musk as if he is acting in self-interest, when we all see that Elon is acting alongside President Trump in the national interest. And we have something now that we've never had before. We have the ability to lash the resources that Elon is committed to with the energy and the mobilization and the infrastructure built by Charlie Kirk and animated by Turning Point Patriots in chapters all over America.
Amen to that. Amen. Shout out to Matt Gaetz. You see, the problem is they really, truly think that they understand Elon Musk and Donald Trump perfectly. Really what it is they are terrified. These people are scared right now. Don't be fooled. Their corruption ends in less than 30 days. But what's the situation? This sidebar from this reaction, but what is Matt Gaetz? What's his future? What is he planning on doing? I ain't heard. Well, I haven't followed up, I'll say, with what his next move is. But moving on. The Democrat strategy, obviously, we've already explained that they're trying to divide Elon Musk and Donald Trump. But I want y'all to look at the way Jeffrey Mind, I don't even know how you say this, guys. Jeff, I'm just say Jeff. Look how Jeff responds to this.
But look, President Musk this morning made it clear.
Now listen to this.
Mm-hmm. Well, first, welcome to the Elon Musk presidency, one where Donald Trump has been relegated to be the vice president.
I tweeted about this yesterday. What I think many Democrats are trying to do is split Trump and Elon. Those two together are formidable. Each one of them alone are formidable. Mm-hmm. And the Democrats know that as long as they're working together and strong, there is a good chance Democrats will continue to lose. So now they're trying to play Trump's ego against his own interest. They're trying to get under Trump's skin and drive him.
That's not gonna happen. A man took a bullet to the ear, got up and said, fight. Come on.
Wedge between him and Elon. Elon, don't let him do it. Trump, do not let them do it. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working. They're trying anything they can to get a better grip on power and a better grip on influence. Just pay attention. You'll likely start seeing more people coming out saying President Musk or putting Trump in the secondary role. Yeah, I think they're doing it for a reason.
Of course they are.
Know right now they can't beat them when they're together. So what do you have to do? We got to split them up. And if we hit Trump's ego enough, maybe we can split them up. Again, like I said, Elon and Trump, don't let them do it. Also, let's help make this known that that's probably what they're doing. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, X, and YouTube. All three accounts have the same handle as this account here.
Yes, it do. Please follow my guy right here for sure. He deserves it. I mean, we can see clear as day what the Democrats are trying to do. You know, it's not going to work. They're trying to weaken, level out their playing field by weakening, the two power players on the chessboard right now. Two of the most powerful, one of them being the most powerful. But yeah, and it's not going to work. I think that they forget that we actually have some level of common sense and intelligence, and we're able to see that with the spew of multiple left-wing channels, news outlets coming out and saying the exact same script. Like, come on, you think this is really gonna get up under their skin? Sure, they'll probably get annoyed a bit, but come on, bro. The reason why they're in the position they're in is because they outclassed y'all, effortlessly. Bless they hearts. They still think that we're stupid to believe that to believe in their lying ways. Somebody wrote, the cult mentally is so pathetic. Somebody says, all Dems ever have is underhanded games, vague platitudes, and name calling. They never try to make their case with facts or talk about details. They have learned nothing from November 5th. Keep it going, Dems. Well, Trump explains why Elon Musk will never be a president or his president. He'll never be a vice president to Elon Musk. No, in no type of timeline or RAM or era. Check it out.
And he got over 2,000 units. That's a lot. And they flooded it with Starlink, and it was so good. It saved a lot of lives, so we want to thank him. But no, he's not going to be president, that I can tell you.
Listen.
I'm safe. You know why? He can't be. He wasn't born in this country.
Yes, and that's why I tell y'all Elon Musk is my favorite African American. Oh, it'll piss some people off. So we see the biggest thing that the left is trying to do is strike at Trump's ego. They trying to penetrate that ego and get him to start crumbling from there. But it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to work. We're starting to see posts pop up, even with the video that you just watched, that said these memes are working. Trump is totally in shock. And that's just not the case. He was not in shock, no way, shape, or form. He was sitting there quite relaxed. The left is pretty wild. Hashtag President Musk.
Listen, I know it's Christmas and I wasn't going to get on here and do no politics today, but I had to ask a question. Are liberals really mad and calling Elon Musk President Musk all because somebody finally was able to read through a 1,500-page bill that they were about to screw us with? Is that why y'all are mad? Y'all are mad because somebody finally read through a bill that we the people don't approve of? Y'all are really there is some type of neurological damage done inside your brains that you would actually get mad that somebody finally read through a bill and deciphered all the pork for us so that our tax money wasn't going to bullshit. Girl, y'all have a Merry Christmas.
You know what? He's totally right too. That's conservative ant. He's totally right too, guys. I ain't know much about that bill. I didn't know what was in that bill when they said 1,500. I was like, oh, okay, which is not necessarily the best approach. But the point that he's making is the government is just upset that we got somebody smart enough to go, oh, you know what? Hey, let me read you. I'm willing to read these 1,500 pages. Come on, let's go ahead and let's get it going. And they can't stand the fact that they just got, put on Front Street like that. They're just angry people in general. What a miserable life they must live to be this way. Merry Christmas to y'all for sure. Liberalism is a mental disorder. I got to say that. And they will get mad at every single thing that President Trump and his cabinet do. They don't understand what being pro-American or America is. Now, Donald Trump also shared a post from Elon Musk calling out legacy media for trying to cause a rift between them right here. And he also added, ALX also added, they know that Trump and Elon are powerful together and it threatens their control over the narrative. And you have Donald Trump here, who it seems like he reposted Elon's tweet, or the other way around. I don't really know, but it seems like Trump did. Anyhow, this is exactly the goal. The political and legacy media puppets all got their new instructions yesterday, are now parroting the same message to divide a wedge between Donald Trump and me. they will fail. These people caught they plot at the very beginning. I know they in the office or the propaganda right now trying to figure out how can it ain't working. Why? Because it's 2024. I would say it's 2025. We less than a week away. It's 2025, man. People ain't got time for that. I'm reading some comments that says we have to keep it together if we want to go against the system. The fight is going to get tougher after January 20th. Exactly. We love the incoming president, Elon, and the rest of the Avengers. Count down 25 days from today. Now, PDB. Patrick Bet David, or Patty, did I say his name right? Well, yeah, Patrick Bet David. The only way that the enemy can win is to divide and conquer, obviously, he wrote. But he had an interesting take. He predicted this last month. He predicted this on November 29th. So stay alert, stay united, and the future looks bright. Let's check out a couple of minutes of this.
Elon Musk is showing that. I'm the richest man in the world, and I want nothing from you, Trump. But they're going to do the following. And I'm telling you, it could work effectively if it gets under Trump's skin. And here's what it is. 40 laws of power, law number 1, Rob. Can you go to 40 laws of power, law number 1? Do you know what law number 1 is?
Never outshine. Don't outshine.
Never outshine the master. Law number 1, never outshine the master. For the next 4 years, nobody can outshine Trump. And I mean nobody. If anything happens, and credit is given, and they spin it, this is how they do it. You ready? Elon Musk is Trump's puppet master. Mm-hmm. That's what they're going to do. Ugh. That's coming soon. Guy connected me yesterday, says everything you said about Zuck, because says you and Trump are time travelers. You guys are like, you're predicting all this stuff. And it was a funny thing that
he said.
He
predicted that to the T. I was over here with chills like, whoa.
But I know they have to create that friction between those two. Mm-hmm. It's not even JD right now. They'll do JD in year 3, 4. Mm-hmm. But they have to do Musk right now, year 1, year 2. First, they're going to have to find that play between the two, and they're going to have to write it all over the place. Yeah. Cover of Time magazine. It's got to be a puppet master. What do you call it? A picture of Musk and Trump on the bottom holding them.
Oh yeah, much like the Obama and Biden photos that are famous, the puppet man with George Soros above both of them.
Just to poke the bear. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to say, the president of the United States is really Elon Musk. It's not Trump. Oh, wow. Elon Musk is the president of the United States, and he's toying with Trump. And they're going to poke the bear. Poke the bear. And I just pray and hope it does nothing to Trump. I pray and hope when that comment is made, Musk attacks whoever wrote it.
That's crazy. He didn't necessarily attack who wrote it. Well, he kind of did. He referenced legacy media. But yeah, they quite literally did. He said, Elon, you just seen the tweet where he acknowledged it and Trump reposted it. So yeah, they put on game. They're not stupid.
To do it. It is coming. Whenever you go up against a divisive community, there's 2 types of people who win in life, Vinny. It's very weird. They compete in a very different way. The one type that wins is the guy that's willing to go to work, solve the problem, recruit the people, raise the money, be patiently aggressive. Eventually, boom, we win.
Yes.
And look at what we've built. But the opposition is the one that wins by preventing you from winning, spreading rumors, spreading disinformation, throwing you under the bus, propaganda, pinning you against your people, internally getting in a web and using phrases like, you see, you never get credit. Everyone's this. Without you, Trump would have never won. You're the reason why he won Pennsylvania. You're the reason why this. If you would have done that.
Yeah, seeing all of that. Just the view on the last video, in the beginning of it, I don't know if it wasn't this video, but it was like, Kamala would have won had they had, social media basically, had Elon Musk been pushed out of the way, had X not been purchased.
Realize that you're the person that may pull this off. Do you realize that you were the one that's how they play. And by the way, sometimes this is more effective short term. This is effective long term, but this is effective short term. Look what happened when he's like, yeah, they got me for 6 years. Russia collusion. Who else did they get? For 6 years. But guess what? It was effective enough to not win in 2020.
Yep.
It was effective enough when 51 CIA secret intelligence officers said there's nothing in that laptop. It worked.
That's true.
It's effective to say, hey, Dorsey, don't post that story up from New York Post. It worked. These guys are great at winning short term. But they ruin marriages. They ruin incredible alliances. They destroyed great relationships. They destroyed great empires. This movie that came out, Gladiator 2, Denzel plays the villain who goes and divides the two brothers, helps one brother kill the other brother. That's the story. Short term, he wins. Long term, listen, it's fine long term, but this is only a 4-year, what do you call it, term. And in 4 years, you're going to, I'm convinced this image I just told you is coming very soon.
Wow.
I'm convinced. They're going to play this card very soon.
I already see it.
And so the fact that it's out there, I hope people are talking about this, you know, where they're going to play this card. And I just hope Trump's folks are preparing for this. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. And then if it's across the board with everybody, Time, CNN, MSNBC, you know, Politico, Vanity Fair, every one of them is playing to this card. 40 laws of power, law number 1, never outshine the master. And I'm convinced the person that's going to prevent this from happening is Musk. Because Musk doesn't care to get the credit. Musk is a true believer.
Mm-hmm.
Musk, I believe, is doing it because he really believes in something, or else how much more money do you need?
Yeah.
If it was anybody else, I think it could work. I don't think it could work just because I think it's Musk. Just because I think Musk is a natural organic flag carrier.
And he's so right. I mean, Bernie Sanders called him President Musk. And so did Adam Kinzinger. I don't even know who that is. CNN. He works for CNN, apparently. And they saying this is just the beginning. But yeah, and I'm reading right now, Rob Smith responded and said, it has all now started in earnest. You know when the talking points have gone out because it's what everyone on the left starts saying in unison. And quite literally, for the last 2 or 3 days, the Democrats have been in unison about this. I mean, even, bro, I was sitting back listening to everything like, why does everybody keep calling this man President Trump? Why am I watching? First of all, I'm not watching it, but it came across my timeline. And I seen it there, so I guess technically I was watching it, but not the actual show. But yeah, you know, I'm looking at this clip up online of The View pop up talking about, I don't know who's the president. Is it him or is it? It's like, look, we know exactly what y'all gonna do. Okay, we know exactly what y'all gonna do. And I appreciate PDB for the wonderful insight. The left is scared of Trump and Musk, okay? They afraid of their friendship and the love that they have for America. And that's why they trying to divide them.